Hey you guys, Desmond here,
And LaCresha.
and welcome back to the
Woo!
channel. And today, we are here to discuss the grand finale of Season 1 of Drag Race
Ole,
Mexico.
ole, ole, ole.
Woo! Before we get into it,
Woo!
just want to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We would greatly appreciate it. So, what did we think of Season 1 of Drag Race Mexico as a whole?
As a whole, it was really good,
It
actually.
was a good season. Now, it was very clear who they wanted to win from episode like 3. Um,
Look, there were two possibilities for me of who they wanted to win, of who I knew they wanted to win, and then there were two choices of who I kind of wanted to win.
yeah, like, I love Christian, and me and Christian, we had a way to go. Because remember,
Yes,
at the beginning of the season, I wasn't Christian's biggest fan. But
but
as the
I was
season,
Christian
you
fan.
was, you was. But as the season went on, I became to love and appreciate Christian. I feel like 2 of those 5 wins were just kind of given to Christian.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we still could have crowned Christian without throwing extra wins at her.
Yeah,
And that's a common thing that we see a lot in Drag Race. They just start throwing wins at people. I'm like, whoa, it gotta make sense.
right.
Even what y'all do in the stirring, it still needs to make sense. I love a season where you can see them stirring the pot, but it fits what's
Hmm.
going on the television.
Right.
A lot of times something will happen and I'm like, where did you get that from?
Why did you get that?
Like I must be watching a different television program.
Something.
So we not watching the same show.
Nope.
Like I know y'all producing it and all, but y'all ain't watching it to see that it actually makes sense what y'all trying to tell me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I felt like there was a few wins that Regina Voce should have got. Felt like they really played in her face this season. I did.
Played in a lot of people's faces.
I feel like they played in Pixie's face. I feel like they played in Serena Marina's face.
Mm-hmm.
At first they weren't, but Serena
Right.
was starting to get better, and they're like, "Nope, get out." I'm like, "Wait a minute!" Like the episode she went home, in my opinion, she shouldn't have been in the bottom that episode. So it was just like, I understand you gotta keep the story going, but the story gotta make sense, okay?
Right.
Um, but yeah, overall, I really enjoyed this season though. Like this was a great cast of queens, and I think that's what makes me like. I feel like I would go back and rewatch Mexico season 1
Mm-hmm.
because I just love this cast of queens. Like every single one of these queens, I'm like, I love you.
Right.
And if y'all just happen to find yourself in LA around the May time frame, I might stand in a line with a couple dollars in my pocket to go see you. I might. Especially freaking Aryenis. I love Aryenis. I want to go see Aryenis. I want to go see Pixie. I want to see Regina Voce.
I'm gonna need you to take some videos and be like, so my friend could come. She wants the video. I'm like, oh my god, thank you so much.
like I would want to see majority of this cast.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, all of them. I don't think there's not one of them I wouldn't want to see. But anyway, overall, great season. It had its flaws, but overall, I enjoyed my experience. My first experience in Mexico by the way of Colombia, because, they're in Colombia shooting this.
Mm-hmm.
But my first trip into Mexico was lovely. And they've already been renewed for a second season. They're casting now. So I guess they're going to
Hey.
shoot it soon, too.
Mm-hmm.
I just know they're casting, or maybe they'll shoot it top of... No. If they're already casting, they might shoot it this year.
Hey.
And in
By
that,
Christmas time.
and if that case, yeah, shoot it before Christmas, just so next year can be more evened out. Because it's ridiculous that for 6 months all we had was RuPaul's Drag Race, and now the last 6 months we got to cram all these other series in.
Okay, because we done got them back to back to back at the same dang time.
Yeah.
They all getting shoved and there ain't no lube involved.
So like, I feel like next year, hopefully they'll spread it out better. Especially since we're gonna have what 4 different All-Star seasons next year.
Oh my
We're gonna
god.
have UK versus the world, Canada versus the world, All Stars, and Global All Stars.
Ooh, Lord.
So that's 4 different All Star seasons we're gonna have next year.
Mm-hmm.
Because at first I heard UK was gonna air this year. Now I'm hearing it's gonna air top of next year. Yeah, probably around the same time that the first season of UK versus the world aired. You know, we had
Mm-hmm.
just a few weeks of regular Drag Race before UK versus the world started. I think
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna do something similar to that. But yes, I've heard a few things about the season, and I'm like, oh, I'm excited if it's true. I'm hearing that there's
Mm-hmm.
possibly gonna be a cash prize. That's
Ooh.
always lovely.
Yes.
But I did see on Twitter today that UK season 5 and UK versus the world is now gonna have their own pit stop.
And
I'm down for it. I'm shocked that it's taking 5 seasons in for them to get it. And if you remember, Canada had a pit stop for their first season because Trixie hosted it.
uh-huh.
I wonder why they stopped that. Well, maybe because they didn't air season 2 and 3 in the States.
Mm.
Because I think that's why they did it, because on Logo they aired season 1 of Canada, but they didn't do 2 or 3. You just had to go to
Mm-hmm.
Wow Presents Plus to see it. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm excited that they're getting it. Honestly, I feel like eventually we're going to get that for all of them. They're all going to have their own version of a pit stop and all this other stuff. But anyway, let's get into Drag Race Mexico. So, we start off after the non-elimination episode because, you know, Regina and Matraca got to stay in the competition. They're hugging each
Mm-hmm.
other. They're so happy. I would be happy too. Especially with
Yeah.
it going into going into the finale is the only time I really don't roll my eyes at double saves. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
it just makes sense. Like they should have did one for Down Under, but we'll talk about that.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm.
But
We
anyway,
gonna have some things to say about that one.
you know, I got plenty of things to say about that.
Ooh, I was mad.
But yeah, they talked about how proud they were of each other and they didn't want to see anybody go.
Mm-hmm.
I can imagine having those feelings, especially being at the end. You're like, we're
Mm-hmm.
here at the end. There's 4 of us. Let's do it.
It's all love.
Yeah. Unless I just hated somebody.
Exactly. And there was nobody to hate this season.
Yeah. No, knowing me, if I ever get on this television program, forgive me, y'all, but I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be the villain, but I'm gonna ruffle some feathers. I'm gonna make some good TV. So I guarantee you, let that be me in that situation where, say, I won that final challenge before going into the
Mm-hmm.
finale, and they save both of them. I guarantee that next episode, I'm gonna read them both saying, honestly, both of y'all should have went home, in my opinion.
God damn.
Listen, we live in a world where a top 2 is a thing now, so y'all can go. Shoot.
Mm.
Oh, my luck, I'll be a first out. Ugh. Okay.
That's all right. There's always all stars.
Yeah. So,
And then you can pull a jujube and just be back every.
oh, I've already stated that whichever show I get to first, I'm gonna be the jujube of that show. Because for those who don't know, I'm gonna audition for Big Brother. Let me get on there. I'm gonna be the jujube of Big Brother, because people do come back for multiple seasons. Baby, if they call my phone for the following season, when y'all need me there. Okay. All right. Here you go. Here's my phone. Here you go. Take that. Let me go in this house. See y'all later.
LaCresha. What?
Every
I
call
need
I
you to
get,
post some content like every other day.
baby, because I'm going in. I'm going in.
I'm going in.
And don't let me go to the challenge. I guarantee you I'll be one of the first ones out because my fat
Ooh.
ass. Ah! Because I watch the challenge now. Well, I used to watch it before, but I'm back to where I'm watching it again. And some of the stuff they have to do on there, and I'm like, ooh, y'all have been mad at me. Y'all would have been mad at me, whoever my partner was. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We better have a good social game. That's all I can say. We better have a good social game. And as long as we're not the first one out, usually the first one out gets thrown in the arena, and that's not going to be me. I'm at least be the second one out. Even if I'm damn near dying, I'm not going to be the first one out.
He's like, no, I'm holding on to these things.
Just a couple more seconds. We got this. And as soon as I see that one let go, thank you, Jesus. Woo! But anyway, let's get back to Mexico. They come into the room. They're talking. They're super excited for making the finale. They're talking. They're having conversations on what the finale could be. They said as long as it's not sewing, and I felt that.
Right.
But that would be interesting if the final challenge was a sewing challenge. That would be interesting. And I would be pissed. Because what do you mean? Because I probably spent the most money on my finale garment, and you're telling me I have to make my finale garment now? Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. I'm finna put this on and say I made it. But that would be a gag if the final challenge, and RuPaul's like, you're gonna have to design. No, the fuck I'm not. No. You finna design these hands. That's what you finna design, alright?
Not RuPaul.
RuPaul, Brooklyn, Nikki Doll. I'll have to learn French for that. But still, you never know where life will take
French
you.
is so hard. I gave up.
You never know where life will take you. I might be living in France one day, and I might have to tell Nikki Doll, if you think my final challenge is me sewing something, no. But anyway, so the alarm goes off, and Valentina gives the final Rue message of the season. They walk in looking stunning as always. I love how they walked in together this time. You know, usually one will walk in and then the other one will come with the pit crew or whatever. It was cute that they both walked in. And we had a special guest, Dahlia, who sent them a special congratulations on the show and telling them that they will be doing a lip sync performance to one of her songs. Hold on, I got it. A quien le importa. I know I said that wrong.
A quien le
importa. And I'm like, like, are they gonna remix it? Like, are they gonna do a remix to it? And then I was like, oh no, they're just performing to it. Okay. Because you know, the international version, and plus Paramount must got money because we got a Sprite endorsement.
Okay.
Sprite almost made me break my no soda moment I'm having right now to go get me a good old Sprite.
Crisp, refreshing Sprite.
No, if I want a crisp one, I'll get it from McDonald's. Because when you buy it from the store, it's fine. But I don't know what it is about McDonald's. They try to kill you with that Sprite.
There's a whole food theory on that. I'm gonna have to forward that to you.
Okay.
Hi, Matt Pat. Thanks for watching.
But yes, I thought we were gonna have a Holland moment where we were gonna remix the artist song. Because, you know, I'm still celebrating. And I'm celebrating. Baby, that's one of my favorite remixes ever.
Is it going to make it onto your top 100 this year?
Yeah, it might.
It's like, especially after this episode, yes.
It might. Somebody was laughing because I was going through the songs that are on mine from last year. And when I got to 81 and that song was playing, somebody had something to say. There's a hater in the room because she don't like to celebrate it. I
translated it for you. What you talking about?
Shoot, because that is my song, okay? And the sad thing is, like, my favorite verse is Vivaldi. Ooh, Vivaldi. Oh yeah, Vivaldi. Are you ready to get Vivaldified? With pride. Oh, that damn cheater. But anyway.
Telephone.
So we got to sit down, and of course, you know, they have their little chats with Valentina and Lolita Banana. I like how it all meshed into one. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just one after the other. They just kind of blended them all in together. Because I remember watching this, I'm like, oh, that's it. I'm like, that was short? I'm like, baby, we still got a lot of episodes to go. What's going on here?
Right.
But then I saw, I'm like, we're cutting in and out. And actually, it kept my attention better doing it this way.
Right.
Because after so long of just hearing one person speak about stuff we've heard already. But I will say for most of this, even though some of it we've heard already, it was nice just to have that conversation.
Yeah.
Just to have that conversation. Especially Christian. Christian almost had me in tears. I'm like, baby, we already know you're winning. Can we stop, please? Can we please stop? Please, honey. Give him this money so he can go to his wife and kids and show them that he did it. He did it, damn it. Ooh. Yes. I need to search online to see if there's a reaction from Christian, because usually they'll post, their reaction to winning online. I need to see if there's one for Christian. Mm-hmm. I need to see that.
Christian, his wife, and his boyfriend.
I would love it. But they go to see, what's I have his name written down? Nelson! Because they didn't give him a nameplate. So they go join Nelson and they do the choreography. They were having issues with the lift. I know I would, because I weigh a lot. I'm a big man. For those who don't know, I'm 6'10". So for me to be lifted like that, they're probably going to need two of them. I'm just saying. Like, don't get me wrong. Lift me, wee! But it's going to take like two of them to get me up there. Not four. I saw that, you heifer. Yeah. Yeah, heifer. But now it's time to get to the main stage. And for the final time this season, we have Valentina and Lolita Banana. I love their conversation with each other, talking about, we finally made it to a finale. I don't care what anybody say. Lolita should have made the finale for Drag Race France Season 1. I don't care. Argue with your mama. She should have made that finale. Nikki played in her face. She should have had like 2-3 wins going into that finale. Nikki constantly played in Lolita's face. But looky here, Lolita's hosting her own franchise now. Woo!
Woo! Making more money. More money, more money, more money.
More money. So for the last time this season, LaCresha, out of our two beautiful hosts here, who had your favorite look?
As always, it's going to be Valentina. But I appreciate what Lolita did, because Lolita got some legs. And I realize now, 55 episodes later, that that's what Lolita likes to focus on, is her legs.
Mm-hmm. And I guess for the umpteenth time this season, I have to go with Lolita. And I love Valentina's, but it bothers me that the dress don't touch the ground. I know it was intentional, but like it just...
It's a pencil skirt, and if the pencil skirt go all the way down to the ground, she ain't gonna be able to walk.
Yes, she would. Yes, she would.
No, she would.
Yes,
have you tried walking in a pencil skirt?
Yes, she would. Okay.
No, she would not.
If there's a will, there is a way.
And she would be looking like captivating cat floating, tiptoeing down the
Well, instead of doing the pencil skirt, let's just do a different type of skirt so it touched the ground.
But then the silhouette would have been different, and she was going for 1950s vibes.
These hands are 1950 vibes.
Mm-mm. I love the orchids in her hair.
Oh, that is everything. Like, I'm sitting here, like, I love Valentina's look. I know I'm sitting here talking about, I wish it touched the ground. But, like, Valentina's look, like, up close when I get the screenshot later, gorgeous. Mm-hmm. They are both just so gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Can't wait to see them on season 2. So, tonight, it is just family. So, Oscar is the only one here. And I have to say, kudos to Oscar. He has been a great judge this season.
Yes.
I felt like his comments have always been fair. He gave some criticism, but it was more constructive than to tear somebody down.
Right.
I really enjoyed Oscar this season.
I think they learned about feeding people lines after Jeffrey.
They did my boy Jeffrey dirty, okay?
They really did. But you know what? He killing it. He got him a show.
Oh, he got a new show? Okay.
Yeah, he's on the Doogie Howser remake.
The Doozy Howler. What's that?
Doogie Howser.
What's a Doogie
You,
Howser?
ooh, okay. Stop showing my age,
Oh,
sir.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to show your age. I just wanted to know what a Doogie Howler was.
Okay, so Doogie Howser was a show like late 80s, early
Uh huh.
90s. It had Neil Patrick Harris as a teenage doctor. Well, they've remade it
Oh, I've heard about that
where now
show.
it's a female,
Uh huh.
and in her, I don't think her last name is Doogie Howser. It's Kalua Kaka something
Ain't
Hawaiian.
it on Disney
Forgive
Plus?
me for the disrespect. I'm not trying to. I just don't know her name.
Ain't it on
And
Disney Plus?
is it on Disney Plus?
Because I want to say I've seen something about it now that you've started explaining it.
Yeah. I don't. It might be on Disney. That sounds like something Disney would do.
Listen, right now ABC, owns Disney and they own Hulu. You know who's making me mad right now? They canceled my show,
Which one?
How I Met Your Father.
Oh,
Only,
yeah.
only got 2 seasons.
Well, I'm pretty sure they canceled it because of the writer's strike.
Most likely. But I'm hotter than fish grease. I'm like, you can cancel all 19th of them other shows that ain't nobody watching. But I'm watching this one. I probably am the only one watching it, but still, I'm watching it. God, how am I supposed to know how she met the father? Damn. Anyway. And the sad thing is, I never watched How I Met Your Mother, but I'm watching the spinoff. Well, I watched the spinoff, rest in peace.
Watched.
So, Oscar, great job this season. So, it is now time for the finale performance, which started backstage and made its way to the main stage.
Mm-hmm.
What did we think of the performance overall?
It was good.
I was thoroughly entertained. I wish they would have wrote some verses for it.
Yeah.
We done got with that. That's the tradition now. They do a remix, whether it's a RuPaul song, a Brooklyn song, somebody's song. Remix it, please.
Right, remix it.
Maybe for season 2 they'll do one of Valentina's songs because I know she's released a couple of songs.
Does she have any music?
Remember her All Stars 4 talent show? That was her original song, and I believe she's released a couple more since then. And I'm not sure if Lolita Banana has any music, but hey, they can come up with a song for them to remix, okay? But overall, I was thoroughly entertained, honey. This was their music video, and you couldn't tell them nothing. And I was so proud of Christian because we get to the main stage. Now, I didn't get a screenshot of it, but there was a moment where the other 3 were giving you the boom, bop, beat, bop, and Christian was kind of like, huh.
I think I caught that.
But she got back in it though. She got back in it. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I should have got a screenshot of it. I should have, but I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do our winner like that. I'm not gonna do the winner like that, honey. Whew. But yeah, she got back in, and I was really entertained by all of them. I thought they did a great job. And then I figured they were coming, but I was happy that they did. We got the eliminated girls back to do the last little bit of the number. I'm like, yay, they're here. I'm like, why wouldn't they be? Hell, they kept them all that time to do a reunion. Why not keep them one more episode so they could do the finale?
Exactly.
But yeah, I was happy to see everybody. Everybody looked so good. And that was the performance, the finale performance. Thoroughly entertained. So, look at this close-up of Valentina. This is gorgeous. Just beautiful. So, the final category of the season is my best drag. Up first, Christian Perlata. Alright, I have a theory. I thought it was kind of odd that both Christian and Rahina had a wedding outfit as their best drag. So here's my theory. I have no proof, but this is what I came up with in my head. I think on that paper, it said, hey, bring a wedding look. Wedding gown, realness, elegance, yes, God, house drama, all that. And, by the time you get to the end of the season, you're very low on drag. So, I'm thinking Christian and Rahina decided to use this because they probably used their best drag look on another category. So they were like, hey, we never used this, so I'm going to use it now.
Right. Which makes sense.
But it was just, for the best drag, the final look, a wedding gown? I know it's different, and honestly, it would have been a lot different if, two queens didn't do it. But I thought this was a lovely gown.
Yes.
I thought it was lovely. I even liked the shoes, and I'm not the biggest fan of ankle straps.
No.
I'm not the biggest fan of them, but I like the shoes. I like them. What did you think of Christian's look here?
It was big. It was poofy. I like the wig. She destroyed it in the end.
She did. Well, not that wig. She destroyed the other wig, but we'll get to that. Up next, we have Rahina Voce. And out of the two bride looks, this one
is just to die for.
And I liked Christian when I first saw it, but then Rahina came out and won, and I'm like, wait, are all four of them going to be in wedding gowns? Because I really thought that's what this was going to be. I'm finna say, oh, they planned this. Oh, they planned this, and I ain't mad at them. But they didn't, because the two did not. But Rahina, she ate this final episode. And we're going to talk about...
Rahina said, Queen of the Universe, that's me.
And we're going to talk about that final lip sync. We are, because two of them ate, and the other two were just kind of...
There.
And I'm like, baby, y'all getting swept over here by the left side of the stage. Well, that'll be the right side for y'all, but that's our left side. Y'all getting ate up over here. You ate up. Are y'all gonna do anything? I think they did. But yeah.
Matraka tried. She just, was in the middle.
Okay. Speaking of Matraka, one thing I love about this look, I just love that she's always going to throw some culture into her looks. Yes. This is stunning.
Gorgeous. And it's my favorite color.
Oh my gosh. She walked out in this. I'm like, this is a finale look.
That is a finale look. I said if she don't win, it is only because of her record.
Now, we did find out she won fan favorite. They did an online vote for fan favorite, and she won that. So, congratulations, the fan favorite.
Yes.
But yeah, stunning. And then last but definitely not least, we have Gala Varo. I thought this was beautiful.
Yes. Stunning.
I love
painful to look at though.
I love the pieces over the chest and the back here. It just it all works for me.
Yes.
It just all works for me. It looks so it looks so good.
It looks so uncomfortable.
Out of our top four queens here, who had your favorite finale look?
Matraka.
I would have to agree. Matraka really ate this up. Now, Rahina's a close second. A very close second. Rahina, love it. So, we get my favorite part of the season.
Oh my God. I looked at this. I said, oh, Desmond gonna love this.
What would you say to 2-year-old Christian? Oh. Girl, I don't want to talk to 2-year-old me. Damn.
2-year-old me don't know what 30-something-year-old me don't know now.
Damn. But yeah, y'all know, we've talked about it before. I'm not the biggest fan of, what would you say to your younger child self? No. Girl. No. But anyway, after the deliberation and after Untucked, we find out that Valentina wants all of her girls back. So, let's go over the eliminated queens and their runways. Up first is Miss Malayata. What did we think of her look here?
This is interesting. Not my favorite.
Not my favorite. I like where she was going.
I could see where she was going.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, we're going to keep it positive. Up next is Vermelia Nior.
Vermelha
Oh my
Mayor.
god, this
This
is
was
stunning.
gorgeous.
I'm like, where
Flawless.
was this during the competition?
Yes. Well, she was only 2 episodes in.
Yeah, and I saw some of the ones she posted online. I'm like, damn, sis,
hmm We missed out.
you just had a bad first couple ones. The others would have left the kids shaking. And this is amazing. I love this
Yes.
so much. Up next is Pixie Pixie.
Yes.
Now you know how I feel about chaps. And yes, I watched the runway 3 different times. They are chaps. They are chaps.
They're traps. I agree.
Because
I ain't arguing.
I didn't want them to be chaps. I'm like, no, 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 no. They're just leg sleeves. No, 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 no. I don't see that. I'm blind. I'm legally blonde. I'm legally blonde. Even with them being chaps, I really like this look. I really love this look. I love this headpiece. And then the piece behind the head as well. I love this giant belt buckle that's a heart shape. Like the design on the fabric. It checked every box for me. It did.
It always does.
Always does. Like they really played in Pixie Pixie's face.
They played in a lot of people's faces.
Baby, especially her. Especially her. But I really enjoyed this look. Up next we have Serena Morena. This is cute. This is cute. Does it look like the makeup has improved just since she was eliminated?
A little bit.
I'm like, maybe she was sitting in the hotel room like, well, I ain't got nothing but time. I guess I could sit here and just, paint on my face, see what works, see what doesn't work. No, I don't like that. Clean it off. Let me try that again. Yeah, I like that. But yeah, Serena looks beautiful here. Up next is Aryenes. Now, you cannot tell me this was her finale look. You can't tell me it was.
I hope it wasn't.
I think this is a cute little dance number I brought with me. I'm gonna wear this because I've stated this before. If I get sent home before the finale, and like I have an amazing finale garment, baby, I'm gonna hold that finale garment until I get to a finale.
Exactly.
So when I go to All Stars, it'll be right there. If I don't make it to the finale All Stars, when I go to Versus the World, it's gonna be right there. If I don't make it, when I'm on Global, like I say, y'all think Jujubee's bad. I'm gonna be there every time. I'm gonna pop up on Global All Stars. It still don't make it. Okay, I'm going to Canada Versus the World this time. And I'm gonna finally make that finale so I can wear it. Still ain't gonna win, but I'm gonna make it to the finale so I can wear it. That'll be my luck. The one time I do finally make it to a finale, I still lose. I'm like, damn it.
Dang.
I done competed on 5 different shows in 5 different countries. I finally make it to a finale, and you still tell me no. But guess what? Who would be there for the next one? Hi. Oh, y'all need somebody for Celebrity Drag Race? Hi. I'll go out there, say those predetermined lines. Mama Roo, what's a Polaroid? And move on. But anyway, yeah. Up next, we have Margaret Iya. Up next is our Miss Congeniality, Lady Kiro.
Lady Ghetto.
This is stunning. I thought it was cute. I really enjoy. I love the crosses on the top here with the beading. I think this is a very well put together look. So, congratulations, our Miss Congeniality, because we didn't cover the reunion, but she won Miss Congeniality.
Ooh.
And then, of course, we have our amazing top 4 queens here. So, I'm thinking they're finna cut a queen or 2.
Right.
Because in most cases, when there's a top 4, they'll cut 1, maybe 2 of them. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, all right, we're finna do this. And then Valentina says 4 queens stand before us. I'm like, oh, all 4 of them are finna lip sync? Oh, okay. Okay, the only time I could think of when all four lip sync was All Star 6. Because remember, all four of them lip sync, but they did that lip sync one at a time thing that I hated. I'm glad they don't do that no more. I don't know what made them think that was a good idea.
I don't know.
I don't know, but they did it for like 3-4 different seasons. I'm like, stop it. But they finally did. But yeah, like if it was you, would you have cut anybody right before the final lip sync?
No, because then you really would be playing in somebody's face.
Oh, I would have cut some people. I would have. And based off of, and it would really be off a track record. Based off the track record that was presented to us, not my track record, but the track record that was presented to us, unfortunately, I would have cut Regina and Galavaro here. It made it a top 2 of Christian and Matraca. I really would have. I'm glad they all got to lip sync, and I'm glad Regina did because we would have missed out on her amazing lip sync. But like based off of the track record they just presented me, I think I would have had Christian and Matraca up there lip syncing for the crown.
Yes.
But they decided all 4 of them shall lip sync, or at least cut Gallo, and just have the other 3 lip sync. Something along that line. So 4 queens stood before them, and they lip synced to El Mi Minito. Minito. Am I saying that right? Minito? Or Minito?
El me
Mintio. Mientio. By Amanda Miguel. Now, Regina let us know this is a song from the 80s, and she's an 80s
queen. A what?
A song from the 80s. And she is an 80s queen. What did we think of this final lip sync for the crown?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, the left side of the screen was really good.
Right.
Like Christian and Regina, they ate that up.
Giving it, okay?
Baby, they ate
tearing up dresses, tearing up flowers.
Like at that point, I'm like, crown them both.
Cutting off hair.
Like it was so good. Like I would get mad when they would show Matraca or Gallo. I'm like, they ain't doing nothing. Get back to the other 2.
Like, no, get to the important ones.
Like, come on now. And then now Christian's first wig reveal, when we revealed that there was a cap, took the cap off, there was a wig under. It was done beautifully. But we just saw Galavero do it a few weeks ago. So although she did it well, I enjoyed it. It was just like, if this would have been the first time we seen it this season, I think I would have had a bigger reaction than what I did. You know what I'm saying? But she still did a great job with it. And I love what she did next. We're going to get to that.
Yes.
But yeah, the flowers started ripping. Oh, Regina just, oh my goodness. Like, then Christian pulled out the scissors. And I'm like, at first I'm like, is she finna cut her dress?
Right.
That was my first thought. I'm like, is she finna cut her dress? Oh, no, honey. No, honey. She went for the wig. I was like, oh, and Lolita was in tears watching this, honey. And then Regina's over here on the ground throwing her bouquet.
Right.
Like.
And then Matraca was like, okay, let me be front and center.
While nobody's looking at her. Like, if you look at the people just behind her in this one screenshot, they're all looking at Christian and Regina. And then freaking Aryenis is wiping tears away. Like, it's just like, baby, y'all tried. Y'all really did. So, after the lip sync, for the last time, her and Valentina, Lolita and Valentina, went behind the fan to make their final decision. So we go to the main stage where the pit crew comes out with the crown and scepter. And we find out that the winner, our very first Mexican drag superstar, is Christian.
Actually from Guatemala.
Well, the first one deemed from Mexico.
I know. It's just a joke.
I know. Is Christian. She's a winner, baby.
Christian.
She's a winner.
Malayata.
She's a winner, baby. She's a winner. She's a winner, baby.
Finders keepers.
Hey, she's a winner, baby.
Know the sweepers.
She's a winner. If I ever win Drag Race, RuPaul, Brooklyn, whoever is watching, whenever I win,
Yes.
I don't want I'm a winner, baby to play. I want this is the beginning of the rest of your life. This is
Can you
the
make those
beginning.
requests?
The beginning. Hey, this is the beginning of the rest of your life. Hey. There's only been a few queens when they've won, they've played that behind, and like that gets me more emotional. And I'm like, this is the beginning. I hope y'all are ready. You better get it, get it, right. And then I also think of that lip sync between Beverly Hills and Queen Kong, where they were doing the absolute most to that song. I lived. God, I lived for it. But yeah, we have Christian, our winner. Welcome to the winner circle. I wouldn't be mad if you got the call for all winners. The next all winners, I wouldn't be mad. Or the one after, you know, if we see you again. Or you could be like, freaking.
I like how everybody was like wig ready for the crown just in case.
Oh, baby, I would too. Whatever my finale look will be, just know a crown will look lovely right on top here. There's going to be a spot. You're going to see where it's supposed to go. Right here. Or you could do like a freaking Isis Couture did and just pop up on a Versus the World. Because I know some people are like, they're a winner. Listen, I come from the world of Big Brother and the challenge where the winners come back all the time. So if they want to step back into the arena, let them. It's not going to take away the fact that they won their original season. Even if they don't win their All-Star, if they don't win their Versus the World season, it don't take away their previous win. Just like all the winners from All-Star 7, honey, only one of them won. But guess what? They don't take away the win from the other 7.
Nope.
Just saying. But anyway, Drag Race Mexico. Thank you and good night. So, we've made it through the season of Drag Race Mexico, honey. I'm ready for season 2. I'm going to be excited.
You say that like you're trying to convince yourself.
Well, I get worried, okay? Because sometimes either the first season's great and the second season is not, or the first season is not and the second season is great, then the third season's kind of meh. We're talking about you, Down Under.
Kind of mid.
Yeah. So I'm excited for season 2. But I think this is a perfect place to stop right here. So for the last time, Cresha, where can they find you on social media?
You can find me at Cresha McGill. That's CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me in the club, pocket full of bud, mama. But if I'm not there, you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see y'all later. Bye.